Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing very well in this fine evening. We're late evening in Sofia, Bulgaria. It's morning for you on the other side of the pond. So we decided to go with this new series of webinars because we all missed a couple of trade shows. We missed shaking hands and saying hello to customers and oh, hello from New Jersey. Yes. So we decided to go with this format to keep in touch, to keep everybody up to date with what's new, maybe go over some workflow tips and tricks that we think are relevant for the current situation. That's why the theme of this webinar is streaming in general, how we can use as input, as output, streaming formats, because today everybody is using platforms, social media platforms, streaming platforms, CDNs, and so on and so forth. So this is why we decided to go with this, and I will go over a short presentation of our products and technologies, and later on I'll open the chat, the floor for questions. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. All of my colleagues, broadcast engineers, are standing by also. They can jump in. Our sales guys are also in this, so we'll have time to go over pretty much everything that's interesting for you. I want to mention in the beginning, please, if you received this link from a friend or something, please, the link for the webinar, please go and register on our website for our newsletter, because we value your privacy, and the fact that we're sending a link to somebody to join the webinar does not allow us to keep him sending promotional emails. And so if you wish to keep up to date, please subscribe to our newsletter. All right, so I'll share my desktop. And let me put my chat here. All right, so talking about streaming technologies, the centerpiece of our workflow is our flagship product, AirBox Neo. This has been for a long time, over 20 years on the market as a product. Of course, it evolved greatly from the first versions. This is where the magic happens, as they say. Main thing, our multi-format output engine. So currently, you can see on my screen that I have my preview window, which you see above here. You can see the internet stream. By the way, this whole webinar is being streamed live on our YouTube channel. I will share in the chat the link right now. So you can see in the YouTube channel everything you see on the screen behind me. This is the SDI output from the Decklink card. Let me just share that with you. So going to this YouTube link, you can go and view everything I'm showing on the screen behind me. The internet streaming, I created a second internet streaming, and I'll open this one so I don't disturb the mainstream. So to go over some of the formats and some of the capabilities, what's new, what's updated, and so on. So first, UDP streaming has been around for a long time, used in DVB workflows, satellites, cable televisions, transport streams. All this has been around, but the new formats that are emerging now are the RTMP, which has been used at a lot of the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Dailymotion, to name a few. So this is one thing that's been implemented in recent years, and Like for example, you can see I can go here and select my RTMP streaming, video codec. Here comes some improvements. As you can see, I can go and select NVIDIA encoder. This is a great improvement over the old technology where the encoder was using the CPU of the system. And as we know, computers got really powerful and upgraded, but the CPU was never enough to accommodate new formats, higher bit rates, higher picture quality, 4K, so on, HD, or multiple streams on the same system. So in this version right now, we have NVIDIA assisted encoding in H.264 format or H.265 HEVC format. This is possible only because we have a acceleration from the NVIDIA card. You can use pretty much any card from a certain level of GPU and up. For example, talk to our support guys and sales engineers. They will be able to assess your system and give you the proper advice. You can see I'm sharing a screenshot of my preferences. I use NVIDIA Quadro P600 on this machine currently. Then the audio code configuration is depending on whatever protocol you select, and that's how you set up your stream. It's that easy. This is one part of the streaming side, the output of the system. So let's go and the input of the system, and currently I have I want to share some tip. I see some people have some issue with seeing the webinar. If you don't download the application and view everything through the application, it depends highly on your browser or on your it's too many unknowns there. If you want to have a stable video, probably that's it, because it requests a flash video that not all modern browsers have installed by default. So please keep this in mind. Okay, so back to the subject at hand. Right now I have 3 live sources. Our live sources are defined on a system level, so they can be used of any application they can use live source, capture, ingest on if it's on the same system, or live input at the broadcast. AirBox, as you know, it's a system that has all-in-one scheduling, broadcast automation, play. The graphics are supplied by TitleBox, the CG product, and these are the graphics that you see across the picture. And I'll go over some of these features a little bit later. So let's go over the live inputs. My first live input is a MP stream from another location. So it is some source. We called it OB-VAN, like you have a transmission from another outside of the studio source. You set up the link, you set up the formats, and this is my first live input. My second live input is utilizing the NDI technology. Currently, I'm receiving stream from one of our other products, which is a production AirBox. This is a 4-slot production player for live television newscasts, on studio production. We'll have a separate seminar on this technology and workflow scenarios in one of the following weeks. So currently I'm just using it as a source. It has NDI output also, obviously. The third source, I decided to try and see what does it feel to be the so-called citizen reporter. I have an application on my phone, which is a NDI transmitter from my camera. And I will insert right now in the stream a picture from my camera. So you can see that I'm streaming from my camera. Let me just go clear the graphics, obviously. You can see me. Of course, there's a delay because it's a streaming and then goes through encoders and goes on the internet. I use some graphics that I have here on the shortcut in my shot box, so it's easy to do some pictures in picture like this and so on. So let me just continue further. This is one way to utilize your mobile device or something very simple and take advantage of this NDI protocol as a video source. Another upcoming protocol, just to mention it, is it's a new standard in the broadcast field, SRT. It's a streaming protocol which is secure, and it's designed to provide a secure connection between 2 points, caller and server. So you can use public internet to transfer securely your signal from your location, your office or studio, up to the uplink point. And previously, this was similar technology was provided by a company called Zixi. Zixi was great for a number of years, but it's kind of costly and we support also Zixi technology. It's been supported for many years, but it's a paid technology. So using the SRT, I'll have a special one of the upcoming seminars will be devoted to this in this new format and how you can take one stream, restream it to multiple targets like YouTube, Twitch, Facebook at the same time. So you can achieve this easily with this built-in technology. It's going to be another format available in our output module. So this is coming in the next probably or one of the next webinars. All right. So I mentioned something about the graphics that you see on the screen. Of course, this is what distinguishes a professional broadcast from a simple web blog, video blog type of thing. It's the professional graphics. What we have is our CG product has been around for many years. All the graphics that you see on the screen right now are designed and performed in real time with our graphics engine. You can see that you can have lower thirds, logos, counters. You can stream RSS feeds for live news data or some database XML formats also. It's easy to implement and put into the graphics. Like you've seen on our weather stream, you can see all the graphics that are pretending to temperatures read in real time from a web service and so on. So the main thing is designers usually create the graphics, not the broadcast broadcast operators, master control room operators. So it's always an issue how to control it most effectively. This is not a live show. This is a broadcast, and you want to have easy scheduling and easy assignment of your graphics. So for that, we have a feature called graphic rules. What are graphic rules? I'll go with one of the example. It's very simple to make rules based on metadata from the playlist. Most commonly use the category of the clip. So if the category is live, for example, then you can see the command is loads template that corresponds to the task, play in the background, or take some metadata from the file. Let's say it's a music television, so the name of the clip and the name of star, which is the artist. So you can title star. You can take these values and make a lower third for music channel. Another thing is on the you can schedule events on clip start, on clip end, couple of seconds when the clip starts, couple of seconds when the clip ends. You can have the graphics overlaid on the top. I'm deleting my live stream from my phone because I forgot to remove it, and you've been seeing the picture from my phone. So this is very, very powerful feature. I hope everybody is using it because it gives you a simple way. The person that prepares the playlist, the scheduling, the planning part, just by simply putting the proper metadata into the fields. Like this is commercial, so for commercial, logo will be off and there will be just the video playing. Or for live, immediately live bug will show up in the corner, somewhere here, yeah, somewhere here. And this makes things very easy. The person making the schedule doesn't need to concern themselves with what is the template, what is the latest version of this template. This is something that designers and art people decide. We just do proper scheduling, label the playlist, and everything goes automatically. Another feature that probably you're aware of, we have loudness meters here that allow you to make your audio levels compliant with regulations depending on which country you're in. So that's very easily, again, metadata that's associated with file. The file is analyzed, metadata is added, and then the loudness is automatically balanced between commercials and regular programming. That makes things easy. But to focus on the live streaming and using the platform to create broadcasts with live sources and broadcast live to web online platforms. I shouldn't say web. So as you've seen, we have multiple formats, multiple simultaneous streams to multiple services, acceleration in hardware, which greatly improves the number of streams that you can do, and the codecs are more efficient and so on. Live inputs from number of technologies. We're talking RTMP, UDP, NDI. All of this is available, and SDI, obviously. If you have a SDI camera or SDI switching board, you can use it. You can create scheduled events, daily playlists, and easily the system works out absolutely unattended with the implementation of graphic rules and your proper metadata labeling, tagging all these clips. Everything gets automatically assigns the proper CG over the content you need to broadcast. So this is more or less what I wanted to share with you, and I want to open the chat for questions, and we like to hear what are you doing with your system. If you want to share, do you have any specific question about how you're using? And so sorry, I see we will have, yes, we support SRT, as I mentioned. My colleague answered to you. SRT, we will create one stream SRT, but if you want to go to multiple devices, so you have to convert it into multiple stream targets, that's available through different, like a gateway device that does that. And it can be either in your location, or you can just do one SRT stream to your CDN, and they do this for you. So it depends on the service you want to set up. We output one SRT stream or multiple streams to different locations, but conversion from the SRT to different formats, to different services, that happens in a gateway service. Again, as I said, to make a demo, and we'll please keep an eye on your email for the next couple of weeks. We'll have a webinar specifically for that. We will go over this in details because it's a new thing and it's coming in future release, and everybody, of course, is interested to check it out and start utilizing it. Okay. Each solution is sorry, hold on, I'm looking through the questions. What NVIDIA card GTX? Again, to be sure which card is compatible, please contact our support. They can easily give you that information. I'm not sure about every individual card. I just know it has to be above certain GPU version. So Quadro, I think, is the lowest that we have to start from in order to be able to do the encoding. As run log, I see somebody is asking. Yes, of course, the system records as run log. You can see, you can choose in the as run log what do you need to what fields, what columns from your metadata in your playlist you need included, and you set destination, and it just dumps a file at the end of the day. If any other system needs to use it, like a traffic system, or you can easily read from this location or move it. There's a ways to automate this easily. And then you can do a reconciliation based on this as run log with, let's say, your traffic system knows what is planned versus broadcasted, can show the advertisers, let's say this is how many times your commercial is being out, is being broadcasted, and so on. So you have your option here, which metadata fields are included into the is run log. You can add custom ones and so on. Sorry, a block. Oh. Is there a block overflow function to adjust the entire subsequent list? Antonio, I'm not sure what you're exactly asking me. For example, the system, if you have a gap in your playlist, there is a technology that you can set in your autofill part. So if there is a gap in the playlist, like a missing file, or you have a fixed time event and there is a gap in the playlist for some reason, this gap can be filled with a predetermined list of clips. And let's say based on the category of the clip, let's say if the clip that's supposed to be there was is live event, that for some reason there is no signal there, so you can put something and it will pick from a folder that are live events, kind of cover it. If it's a news, then news, and so on. You can select number of clips to go there. They can be randomly assigned to fill the gap up to the level to fill the proper time. And you can select which clips you truncate, sort of, you know, you need to cut some of them to fit exactly the necessary timing, right? So you can select, okay, these I need to play in their entirety. So only a specific clips I don't care, they can be cut. And this way the system automatically calculates, you don't need to do anything, calculates how to fit the clips to a couple of short clips. Those are typically station IDs or promos or something like that. So you can fill the gap automatically if something happens, like file is missing, or because of like a fixed time event. Like if I go to this last one, for example, here, and if I go and say fixed time starts at, we're PM now, and let's say I'll go for 10 PM, right? Okay. Okay, and then you can see right now there is a gap. You see this gap is 1 hour, 24 minutes, and so on. So this gap will be filled in with clips that I assigned from this category. Let me get rid of this. Hold on just a second. Cancel. Let me take out the fixed time event. Okay, let me just go through to the questions. Are the output input configure of version 7 of AirBox? I'm not sure what version 7 is this. So I'm just showing you the latest version that is being released, version Neo. I have, I'm not sure about previous versions. Obviously, these are things that are being released recently and tested and so on. So you need the multi output engine is being released some time ago, but I don't know, in version 7, I can't tell. You have to be obviously with everything I'm showing you on the latest version. Please check again with your sales guys, with support department, how to get that and what will work on your hardware and so on. Okay. Multi-channel solutions in one server, yes, with the graphic processing unit, GPU acceleration, you can run more channels easily, streaming from the same unit. Obviously, there is a limitation of the number of encoders per card. That's why different NVIDIA cards support different numbers, but that's limitation of NVIDIA, not from us. Again, I keep saying this probably for many years doing demos of the PlayBox new products. We're a software company. Everything that is done is software. So we tried for many years not to rely on the hardware specific boards and stuff like this, but NVIDIA is a readily available computer equipment hardware. So that's why we implemented this feature. So everything is for you to take advantage of the processing power, and your CPU can do a bunch of other stuff, obviously. All right. Let me see. The trim server fails frequently. Okay. I'm trying to probably you get best to get in touch with support. Check what version. Factors of many. It's not a objective of this webinar to turn it into a support session, but our guys are available, so you can always 24/7, so you can always jump online, get into live chat, and they will log into your system. They can check out things, so it's very easy. Yes, I mean, ideal configuration, it's very hard to give you a ready to go recipe. I mean, obviously for the basic type of workflow configurations, yes, we have them at our sales guys know them, and you can communicate what you need exactly to, and our broadcast engineers can advise you on this. Since engineers can advise you on this. Since so many options are out there, obviously it's very hard to give one ready to go recipe and then say, okay, this works in every situation. We have pre-sales engineers ready at any point. You can always go ask something and you get the best answer there, because there's some factors you may have something very specific that you need to do. So once you get your share your requirements, you get the best answer, obviously. Let me try to see. Neo is a new build, probably. Yes, it is the latest. Couple years ago, that's the branding of the new platform that has a lot of improvements, acceleration, and it's the base of the future development of the product line. So that's why it's called Neo, as new. Or let me check other questions. Sorry. The chat is jumping too much. I'm trying to get. So, Daryl, your question about the autofill, I kind of touch base the the basic functionality and the general case scenario. If you have any specific scenario you want to get some specific kind of a situation where you something that you're experiencing, again, please contact our guys. They can go over your specific situation, because it's kind of, it will need a lot of back and forth to give you the proper answer. Okay. Flat cost or various packages. Salespeople can give you that answer, but sales@playboxnew.com, because I'm not sure what cost for what you envisioning is a flat cost. RTMP to NGX RTMP. I'll divert this question to our R&D guys. I'm not sure right now if I have this information. All right, let me see some of the previous questions. All right. Thank you, guys. So, again, the video from this webinar will be available sometime tomorrow. Will be uploaded, so you can kind of revisit it if you want to. Please, we love to hear from you. If anything was missed as a topic or question, we'll take it into consideration in the upcoming webinars, and we'll keep talking more about this usages of the platform, and we hope very soon to see you face to face at one of the trade events, but looks like for now we have to do it this way. Still better than nothing. And we enjoy doing this stuff. And please, again, subscribe to our newsletter if you're not a subscriber already. This way you'll get all the latest promotions, news, information, and so on. Okay, if there's no more questions, I would like to wrap it up and wish you have a wonderful day. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. And again, for all the information about our offices, how to contact our people, playboxnew.com.